The Mars Petcare headquarters, which was developed by Highwoods Properties at Ovation in Franklin, Tennessee, really excels in many areas, and I think differentiates itself in many areas. One is, at the end of the day, the project was designed for the employee and the pet, and really about their well-being. And so everything from building orientation to access to green space, to how we accommodate pets at work, which is fairly common, but not the way they did it at Mars, as well as sustainability and its focus on green practices. It really, in all of those, as well as serving as a catalyst for hopefully similar type of development in the suburban area. The architecture in the buildings themselves are intentionally low-rise buildings. So it's two buildings interconnected through an enclosed walkway. And the buildings are primarily made of glass, which is great for its access to views and to daylight for all the employees. The parking garages, instead of parking on the surface, utilizing more land, we've stacked all of the parking vertically in a parking garage, which allows us to preserve green space and preserve open space, which in the suburbs is still, it's becoming more common, but still somewhat uncommon. And also thinking about the quality of the daylight and the quality of the energy consumption, we're thinking about the type of glass that we utilized and the orientation of the buildings. They have views to each other so that there's this connection for the employees depending on which building they're located in. The amount of green space and the amount of open space on this project is very unique, that's for sure. And that was a driver that Highwoods was really focused on for this part of Ovation. And it was also something that was really interesting, of course, to Mars Petcare from their employee and their pets. So this particular project has it's phase one, which is 2 buildings and a garage, and there will be a future phase, which will be 2 more buildings that ultimately will form a quad and this framing of this open space, which is center to the whole project. What's unique about the open space with this project is that there are opportunities for meeting spaces, but there's also places to relax and to recharge. So both you can extend your workday or extend your workday outside, but you can also, begin your morning with a cup of coffee or end your afternoon, meeting with friends in the area and also enjoying that space with your pets, which, is also, I think, fairly unique in an office work environment. Ovation in general is about a 140-acre development, and of that 140 acres, over 50 of those acres are ultimately planned to be protected and will incorporate walking trails and other things. The building also is sited at the easternmost point of the site, which is directly adjacent to City of Franklin-owned land and a city-owned park. So we not only created a park-like setting for the building itself, but with its proximity to the amenities that were already there, the community parks, it really kind of expands that even more.